Hello everybody, my name is Sophie and welcome to my book nook. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Life's pretty good. Can't complain. Today we are going to talk. What are you going to talk about? Well, let's talk about superheroes. I don't remember exactly when my love and fascination of superheroes started, because it started such a long time ago. I just know that one day when I was 6 years old, a highlights magazine came in the mail for me and it had a bunch of stickers in it. I gave those stickers to my friends and family, and whatever was on that picture, on that sticker, inspired these superhero names for that person. And my 6-year-old self took those names and the personalities of my friends and family, or what I realized later on actually was what I wanted their personalities to be like. And I took those and I created this story in my head. At 7 years old, my older neighbor helped me take that story from my head onto the paper, and I called it Fighting Evil. That name is still up for change, but whatever. It's about these 5 kids with superpowers, and they fight this evil king. And I realize it's kind of cliche, and a lot of books are like that, but my story is pretty cool. At least I think it is, but I might be biased. So now, instead of having just these stories in my head, I had 11 rough pages to hold and to share in my hands. Over the years, I've fleshed out this story, and it's a lot longer than 11 pages now. It's close to 40,000 words. And stuck in my head are essentially 7 or 8 books that follow my characters from like childhood to young adulthood. And someday I hope to actually finish them and share them with all of you guys. But my love of superheroes is obviously just more than the superheroes I've created. So what else has fueled the fire over the years? Well, that's a good question. A long time ago, when I was just a wee little Sophie, I remember watching Kim Possible. I was like 2. I think I was 2 when Kim Possible came out. I don't remember. I know I watched it on reruns, but I remember loving Kim Possible. In fact, I believe it was the first TV show I ever actually loved, and I just thought she was so cool. Yeah, she didn't have superpowers, but she was a superhero in pretty much any other way. Like, she fought evil bad guys, and she won, and she was super cool. Side note, I'm actually going to be Kim Possible for Halloween this year, and that's going to be a lot of fun. After Kim Possible, I watched and loved The Last Airbender. In fact, The Last Airbender was one of the most influential stories in inspiring my own. If you look back at those original 11 pages, you will find a lot of the superpowers are called bending. I did fix that. I did change that. But yeah. Oh my gosh, I love The Last Airbender. That was the first TV show I actually watched all the way through, and when I was like, I remember watching the finale live when I was like 7 years old. Such a good show. Terrible movie, such a good show. After that, there was Danny Phantom, which is another really great show. And I loved Danny Phantom so much, I actually have a character in my book who is inspired by Danny Phantom. Like, Danny Phantom was like the first superhero that I watched, because like he's a superhero essentially. Like, he's a ghost kid, but he is essentially a superhero. Anyway, after Danny Phantom ended, marked a time in my life which was sadly lacking in superhero stuff, but that all changed when I turned 13. By this time, there were a number of Marvel movies out. I think I had seen Iron Man, maybe Iron Man 2. I don't remember for sure. I know I'd at least seen Iron Man. Wasn't a big fan for some reason. Never been a big fan of Iron Man. Oh well. But anyway, when I was 13, we must have gotten into the Avengers movie on DVD because my parents weren't big on going to the movie theaters. We got the Avengers movie and we watched it and I loved it, and my superhero obsession has been going full steam ever since. I have now seen every single movie in the MCU, and starting with Captain America Civil War, I have seen all of them in theaters. It's like tradition, my friends and I go and see the Marvel movies. This is in the DC movies too, but we always go see the Marvel movies together. I don't exactly have a favorite MCU movie because there are so many, and there's like so many good ones, and I can't pick, and I have tried to, I have thought about it, I can't pick, but I do have a favorite superhero. Can you guess what it is? Obviously, it's Captain America. I love Cap. Cap is so great, and you know, Infinity War happened, and then Endgame happened, and so, yeah, but I'm happy for Cap, and I still love him, and oh my gosh. I have so many Captain America Pop Funkos, so I love Captain America. I also absolutely adore Spider-Man, but that could be because I also absolutely adore Tom Holland. But it's not just movies that I like. I also love a lot of superhero TV shows. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is one of my all-time favorite TV shows, and unfortunately it just ended after 7 seasons, but the series finale was amazing. It was the perfect ending, albeit a little bit sad, but the perfect ending. And while it had a low point in season 3, every season after that was just better and better. And the cast and the characters are so lovable, and y'all need to go watch it. If you like superheroes and you haven't watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you need to go do that. You don't have to have seen the Marvel movies to know Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If you've seen Avengers, it's a little good, but like you don't have to see like any of the Marvel movies. And we can't forget the DC TV shows either. I know they're not the greatest, but they're fun, they're entertaining, and I like them. I haven't seen the latest season though, so like no spoilers, please. But I love The Flash. I think the Flash is amazing. The Flash is my second favorite superhero. I love him. I also love Cisco. Cisco's the best. So I adore The Flash. And I love Supergirl. I love Arrow. I love Legends of Tomorrow. Legends of Tomorrow was so stupid, but so entertaining. It's so entertaining. And I really need to watch the latest season, but I have a lacking of TV time because school. But yeah, it's like superheroes. I've always liked superheroes, and the older I get, the more I like superheroes, and the more I like reading about superheroes, and the more I like watching superheroes, and the more I want to write about superheroes, because I think it's just that the idea of just anybody saving someone. Like, our world kind of sucks sometimes. And it's nice to just think about someone swooping in and saving everybody. And like, that's what a superhero movie is. It's the world like practically coming to an end, and then somebody with superpowers just saving them. That's pretty epic, pretty cool. So this is the story of all the things that have contributed to my love of superheroes. I love a story that has a hero saving the world. And when he has some cool powers and some magic or whatever, it makes it even better. And when the character is lovable and well developed, it makes the perfect trifecta. That's what I'm aiming for with my own cast of superheroes. Which hopefully someday, I promise, someday you guys will get to read it. And until then, we can all enjoy the world's superheroes together. Because if there is one thing that's for sure, they are not going anywhere. So, guys, I want to know, what is your favorite superhero? What's your favorite superhero movie? Are you Marvel, DC? Let me know. What's your favorite superhero TV show? Like, there's so many to choose from. Tell me, I want to talk to you guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like listening to me talk about things, you should subscribe to this channel, because that's what I do. I talk about books, I talk about superheroes, I talk about movies, TV shows, music, Christianity, do unboxings, things like that. That's me, that's what I do. If you aren't already, please follow me on Twitter at Sophie's Book Nook. In the event that I have to mark a video made for kids, you will need to be following me on there to be sure that you know that I made a video. And I think that's it, so I will see you guys next time. Bye!